Well, quite a start to our activities tonight here in Tucson. Welcome in, everybody, to Pima Community College, the home of the Aztecs, as they get set to take on Arizona Christian University. The Firestorm is here in Tucson, and they come in from the west side of the Valley of the Sun, the kind of Phoenix, Glendale-ish area, and they come in to take on this Aztecs team that brings a 3-1 record to play here today. Welcome, my name is Floyd Simmons. This is Northland Basketball. Thank you for being here, everybody. Northland Basketball, normally you're going to find the teams we cover from the Navajo Nation and from the White Mountains, varsity basketball, high school basketball, but we were extended a special invitation by Pima Community College. Boy, and you can hear the fans are amped up and ready to go. It's not a big crowd, but it is a loud crowd, and this arena here amplifies it for sure. We were extended a special invitation by Pima Community College really not very long ago, just several days ago, to come in because of their special celebration tonight in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day. And they extended the invitation for us to come and provide live coverage, and we put together our team as quickly as we could. A bit of a skeleton crew, there's no question about that, and we have had, as I said earlier, some technical issues, which means we're only going to be able to provide you that one camera look that you're looking at right now on your screen, and we hope that you will bear with us on that as we get you the broadcast coming from Tucson, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in. So we kick off this year of basketball coverage at Sports Zone Radio, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Thank you once again to Choice Wireless. They have partnered again here with Sports Zone Radio, and we have entered into a new 3-year agreement to continue to provide Northland basketball coverage. We'll be all across the Navajo Nation, as we always have been and continue. Again, for another 3 years of providing the best coverage you're going to find out there, and we're thrilled to be able to do it. Thank you to Choice NTUA Wireless. Terrific partners of ours the last, has it been 5 years now? They've been partners with us. We are thrilled to be back again with Northland Basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. And there is a pull-up jump shot. Nice little lefty. How did you like that one, huh? That was knocked down for Arizona Christian University. And they get the scoring going tonight. That is Elisa Alvarez out of Scottsdale in Horizon High School. Pull up, nice lefty jumper. Knocked it down 2-0 as we do get it underway. The Firestorm jump out on top first. Welcome in, everybody, to the broadcast. Here's the inbound as the Firestorm get the ball back. And way out on top, that's Alvarez. She'll dish it right side for a big three-point make off of that right side. And the shot goes down. First shot attempt for Emily Fazari out of Falcon, Colorado, and her shot is good. Here comes a three-point try from the corner left side. That is a familiar face from Page High School. Cameron Nakadine. She could not make her first shot of the game. So the lead belongs to the Firestorm still, 5-0, and good defense. And nearly a takeaway, nearly a steal. And on the defensive end, Torrance Begay, also from Page, freshman here at Pima Community College. Nearly came away with the steal. 5-0, we are underway as we get one launched from the outside. That shot will be a no-go, but on the fight for the rebound whistle, we'll get a foul. And it looks like the foul is going to go against Pima. That is, well, Matea Aberly. Well, there was some confusion about who gets the foul, and the official, I think, insisted it was Matea Aberly. The official at the scoreboard, at the scorer's table, I think was trying to change that, but it was not confirmed from the floor. So I believe that's going to be the first foul of the game on Matea. She is out there in the starting lineup along with Torrance McKay and Cameron Nakadene. They've all had their name called already early on in this game. We'll get a drive to the basket. The shot is good, and Matea picks up her second foul already in the game. She is in foul trouble, and Matea has to go right to the bench. She'll be replaced out there by Nakaya Orange. Nakaya Orange, I believe that's the pronunciation, Nakaya. Sophomore, 5'10" forward out on the floor, and the shot was good a moment ago on the drive by Emily Vassery. And Vassery did miss the free throw. But boy, look at this. Firestorm on top, 7-0 early on over Pima. And they are going to get the ball on a rebound that comes down into the hands of Alyssa Alvarez. She is going to pull up for a three-point try. That's no good. Rebound inside. Firestorm. That one is back up and in for Des Gonzalez. Gonzalez making that shot go. And the Firestorm a bit on fire early on here. 9-0 they lead. So we get it going here. There's a shot up. And no good. Tipped and down out in the corner. And it does belong to Pima. 9-0. We will get underway very soon with Northland basketball coverage on the Navajo Nation. Varsity basketball coverage. If I'm not mistaken, our first game of the year will be at Ganado as we see a pull-up jump shot go down for Giselle Bocanegra. And then a steal and a near make for Bocanegra. She almost followed it back up. That one didn't go. And it feed inside. Here's a little circle move under the basket, and they'll call a double dribble on Torrance McKay. That's a turnover. Ball back to the Firestorm. And we're going to get a substitution. Jaden Leslie comes out of the game for the Aztecs. Replaced on the floor by Luisity Chavez. Good defense out there by Cameron Nakadene. She's able to get the ball loose. Jump ball called. It's tight up out there. Nakaya Orange got her hands in there for the Aztecs, and they'll force the turnover. They've got the basketball. (12-0) the score as we are underway here at Pima Community College in the first period. Now, see, I was under the impression we were playing halves, but we're not. We're playing quarters in this game. A Pima miss. Rebound, Firestorm. They'll work it toward the left corner now. Back out on top. Alvarez has it, looking for help. Gets it. Feed inside. The shot is no good. Contact and a foul. Good job by Riley Long on the drive as she dished, and then the foul was called, sending Des Gonzalez to the foul line. And out goes Cameron Nakadene from the Aztec lineup. She's replaced by Angel Adelman at the free throw line. The shot is no good for Gonzalez. It's Arizona Christian University, the Firestorm. And ACU is a four-year college, Pima Community College, a junior college, two-year college. They may have by this time four-year degrees, because I believe now we've got some community colleges in the state that do that. Pull-up jump shot left side. Looking for their first points of the game. The Aztecs unable to get that one to go down. Chavez could not make the shot. Drive, loose ball, knocked free, and the official says that's a double dribble. Might get a bit of an argument, though it's not coming out demonstrably from Giselle Bocanegra, who now leaves the game. I thought she had the ball knocked out of her hands. I thought it was clean. Picked it back up, re-dribbled, but the official says, nope, that was you. That was all you. And so with 6 minutes on the clock, first quarter, Pima gets the ball back, and they'll break the press up into front court.
Swing it.
The high post delivers it back outside, and there's a shot from the inside, no good by Orange. Whistle. foul. And the personal foul called on Torrance Begay. Torrance picks up her first foul here in the game. Inbound for the Firestorm. And it comes into Alvarez. Melissa, yeah, she dragged that pivot foot. She tried to plant it, tried to stop, but you could see it. It made a little bit of a skip, a little bit of a hop, and that's a travel. Turnover back over to the Aztecs, who are still fighting, scrapping for their first points of the game. Feed it to the right baseline, now outside for a three-point try. That one is off the back iron. Adelman couldn't get the shot to go down, and the Firestorm are going to run with the rebound, and the lefty off the glass. Well done by, I believe that's Alvarez. I'm going to have to check. I've been calling that Alyssa Alvarez, jersey number 2, but actually jersey 3 is supposed to be Alvarez, so let me check it for you because I do have one other source. Okay, that's Kay. Serapio, I believe, pronunciation. I'll get an actual pronunciation. So that's Kay, and she's got the ball now, so been calling her Alyssa Alvarez. My apologies to both Kay and to Alyssa. Ball at the top. And we'll get a whistle. So I might actually be looking at an old roster. I believe I am for ACU. Or I had been looking at an old one. Firestorm have it. Here's the inbound. Pull-up jump shot. That's going to be knocked down. The shot is good out there. That's Katie Fairbanks into the lineup, and her shot goes down. How about 16-0 Firestorm in front? Pima works it in. Jaslyn Booker to the basket. Jaslyn will get a chance at the free throw line to finally get something on the board if she can. The personal foul goes against Emily Bertardo. And Bertardo will pick up her first foul of the game. Free throw try for Jaslyn Booker is no good. Another shot goes up. Booker missed them both. Rebound inside. Pima got the position and the board, and they drew the foul. And it will send Nakaya Orange to the free throw line. Hey, look at this. The Aztecs finally get on the board with 4:29 remaining here in the first quarter. Make it a 16-1 game. Firestorm way out in front. Second try for the Aztecs. This one is off, no good. And it bounds out and into the hands. It's Fairbanks that had it, brought it up, handles it again. Off to Ketchik. And on the drive, the blind pass outside is tipped and almost out of bounds, and on the attempt to save it, that's Kirsten Gamaris. She couldn't save it. It's out of bounds off of Kirsten, pardon. She'll check out of the game as the Aztecs take back over. Down 16-1, 4:10 on the clock here in the first quarter. Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. A three-point try on the way. That one no good. Rebound inside. Jaslyn Booker got it. Jaslyn got the contact as well. She is fouled. Personal foul on Susie Heslip. So Booker at the free throw line. Now we'll bound around, and that shot is no good. Booker, her second trip to the free throw line. And Booker again. This time she makes it. So she was 1 for 1 her first time. She's 1 for 1 this time. Or 1 for 2, sorry, both times. And now under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 16-2. Ball out on top. Firestorm with the basketball. That was Burnett. Amari Burnett. Now back outside for a three-point try that goes up. It's no good. Booker the rebound for the Aztecs. Shot out there for Ketchik is no good. And some pretty tough full court defense by Burnett. Gets, boy, look at that. Look at that brick wall screen put up by Booker. No foul on the contact. Firestorm get it back. They're working with it. Three-pointer from the corner. It's no good. Tipped around into the Aztecs bench. That'll belong to Pima. The Aztecs take back over. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Inbound and the ball up into front court. It's Kirsten Gunmaris. Check back into the game. Nah, pardon me, that's Chavez. Shot clock almost ran out on Pima. They could not make the shot go. Here is a pass up into front court for the Firestorm. Oh, the step back. Three on the way. Well, that one is off the mark. No good out there for Emily Vassare. And they'll run it up the other end of the floor, and points on the board. Angel Adelman under the basket. She gets it to go. So 3 unanswered for the Aztecs. That constitutes a bit of a run in the first period that has seen the Aztecs struggling offensively. Down right now, 16-4. Now into the paint goes Vassare. That may not be the correct pronunciation, because we had on one roster, her name is spelled with an R, and the other one is spelled with a Q. And with 1:54 remaining in the first quarter, a timeout is called. And that'll give us an opportunity to grab a quick word. Step out for just a moment, everybody. Remind you that you're watching this coverage of Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless on the Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel and on the Sports Zone Radio Facebook page. Stand by, everybody.
Sports Zone Radio is pleased to announce that we are now live streaming our Friday Night Football show, Game of the Week, every Friday night on our website, sportszone123.com. You're sure to love the high-quality, high-definition live video produced by the best team in the business. And we think that you'll especially appreciate our second-to-none instant replay system. This is Floyd Simmons inviting you to tune in the broadcast on radio at 98.5 KRFM. Listen in on the Sports Zone Radio mobile app and enjoy our live video stream every Friday, plus the replay all week long at sportszone123.com.
The timeout, the Aztecs will inbound, and they work it into Angel Adelman. Angel trapped, but nope, got rid of it. Pull up from the elbow right side. That shot is no good out there. The attempt for Luisity Chavez. Now from outside from three-point land, Melissa Simmons. No relation, I don't think. Simmons shot no good. Tipped around, knocked out of bounds. And the Firestorm will have it back. Inbound to Burnett. And there's a whistle on the far end of the floor and a turnover. The Aztecs will get it back.
45! Orange, we're going 45!
85 seconds remain first quarter. Here's a shot on the way. That three-point try, no good out there for Adelman. Tipped around, rebound to the Firestorm. Here comes into front court. That's Burnett, left side. And now for the pull-up jump shot. That's going to count as a 2. Foot on the line, I guess. That's Emily Bertotto. Knocking it down for the Firestorm, who get it back. Back outside to Bertotto. That shot no good from downtown. Simmons the rebound. She's going to go 1-on-3 right into the teeth of the defense. Tried to bounce it out. Couldn't do it. Saved it in. Now the Aztecs keep it alive. Adelman now back outside for 3. That's a long bomb on the way. And it's knocked down by Chavez. The sophomore knocks it down, and now we've got 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter here at Pima Community College. Big thank you for joining us, everybody. From outside, shot on the way. This one no good. 18 seconds on the clock. That big shot from downtown cut it to an 11-point lead. 18-7 now, down to 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. The drive, Chavez up and off the glass. She made the shot, got the foul. She's going to the line for the Aztecs. $18 to 9. Can they get into double figures right here? Yep. Luisa Chavez is able to deliver. And on the inbound pressure, 5 seconds on the clock. Got to keep that pressure going. And a pull-up, nope, not in time. Lost track of the clock, and that is how the first quarter comes to an end, everybody. Opportunity for the Firestorm to put something on there. But a nice little comeback toward the end of the first quarter, and our score here is 18 to 10. After a 16-1 lead to start that quarter, great job. A 9-2 run by the Aztecs, and we'll move on to the second quarter. Stand by, everybody. And you're listening to and watching Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. Don't go anywhere.
It's that time of year again. You can feel the excitement in the air. You know what? It's our kickoff to savings event at Hatch Toyota in Sholo. And you don't want to miss our award-winning lineup of new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. $24.99! $24.99! Hut, hut! New Toyota Corollas, Camrys, RAV4s, 4Runners, Tacomas, and Tundras. We have the best inventory in the White Mountains, plus our low price guarantee. And every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years or 25,000 miles. 286! Hut, hut! Don't miss our kickoff to savings at Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and HatchToyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 31 years.
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Get our statewide low price guarantee on every new Toyota. Find out more at HatchToyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Sholo.
See dealer for details.
Welcome back in, everybody, to Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And out on the floor, we get a quick personal foul called after contact initiated by Kira Felix. She'll pick up that foul for the Pima Community College Aztecs. Hold on a second. There's some confusion. You can see the officials talking it over. They called that on the Firestorm. That's offensive foul. Okay, all right. I thought for sure that was a foul on the Aztecs. The officials conferred, and they come up with an offensive foul. So that results in a turnover as well, and we get this second quarter underway. 10-minute quarters here, women's college basketball. Pima Community College host site tonight for our broadcast as we get a three on the way. That one, no good. Rebound comes down to Kay Serpio. Finally got the accurate spelling and pronunciation for Kay. Kay Serpio. Sorry it took so long, Kay. I know if you're watching this in the replay on our YouTube or Facebook channel, well, we thank you for watching. But, Kay, my deepest apologies for the trouble in getting your name right, and I think we got it finally. Here's Burnett, and I hope that Amory Burnett, who makes the shot there, I hope that's the correct pronunciation, and we'll check on that here for you before long. 9 minutes on the clock, or just above 9 minutes here in this second quarter. And a three on the way. That one no good for Simmons. 20 to 10. The Arizona Christian University Firestorm in front of the Pima Community College Aztecs. We kick off Northland Basketball here in 2021-22. Presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. The drive on the way. Torrance McGay fouled on the way up. Torrance, 2 shots on the way as she goes to the line, and that is that's 2 quick fouls on Kayla Furman. Kayla likely to have to make a trip to the bench here soon. She picked up 2 fouls in the span of, about a minute on the clock. It looks like she will come out of the game. Katie Fairbanks is standing by at the line. Familiar name to Northland Basketball. Torrance Begay sinks that first free throw. And Torrance may be on her way out of the game if she... Well, she's going to miss that shot. And it tips around. And it's down into the hands of the Aztecs. And that shot good from Melissa Simmons. Simmons got the rebound, the step back, and buried that three-point basket. Hey, I love her name, don't you? Got a daughter named Melissa Simmons. Pull-up jump shot, fade away from the left corner. That one up and no good. It's no good for Vassary. Emily Vassary missed the shot. Simmons has it into front court for the Aztecs. Down by just 6 now. Boy, a much different game than when they couldn't make a shot go. Found themselves down by 15 at one point. Drive, shot up, powered off the glass. That's good for Torrance. Big A. Torrance to the free throw line. We'll check that foul for you. The good news for the Firestorm is it was not another foul on Furman, who will finally, I think, get out of the game. That foul was on Bertotto. And there goes Furman to the bench. Simmons will check out of the game on the other side for the Aztecs. Also leaving the game. We're going to have to find that that number. Match up a name with number 15. At the free throw line, the three-point play is good. The end one goes down for Torrance. And look at this. How about the Aztecs battling all the way back into this one, down by just 3 now. 7:49 on the clock, second quarter. Feed down low, that one's over the head of Fairbanks. That'll go out of bounds, and, well, the Aztecs with a chance to tie it up right here. See if they have the moxie to do that very thing. Attempt a three-point basket, huh? We'll see. Nope, they're going to power at it. Go right at the glass. That shot no good. Tipped around it. Booker's got the rebound for the Aztecs. On the baseline, spin off the glass. Well, that's no good. She is going to the foul line. The previous 15-point lead back in that first quarter. All but gone now for the Firestorm. And a chance for 2 foul shots for Jaslyn Booker. She makes the first one. She has been to the free throw line now. This is her 3rd trip. Both of the first 2 times she was 1 for 2 on those trips. Jaslyn made the first, missed the second, tipped around, good position inside, shot good, we're tied. Nikaya Orange makes the shot. We're tied at 20s. 7:30 on the clock here in the second quarter at Pima Community College. Top of the key, Emily Vassary has it. Off to Amory Burnett. Drops a pass back down to Katie Fairbanks, trying to back her way to the basket. Got too far under. And that miss comes down to Orange. Nikaya Orange, the rebound. Back outside for 3. There's the whistle, and they're going to call it travel. On Luisa Chavez, who will now check out of the game, and returning to the game for the first time in a while, Cameron Nakadine. She started the game for the Aztecs and now back on the floor. And we'll get a timeout. Timeout taken. We are all tied, everybody. 20 apiece. Hey, how about this? What a great start to the action tonight here as Arizona Christian University got out big early. And then the battle back out there. And it was a battle extraordinaire by the Aztecs to get right back into the game. We're all tied, everybody. 20-20 as we kick off the basketball season in Tucson. The weather, you're asking, as it's probably pretty chilly outside right now wherever you are. The weather here in Tucson, I got to be honest with you. It's a little bit hot. It's a little bit hot. I know you're probably not feeling too bad for me. Somebody out there, let's see, Tosh Salabai checking in a few minutes ago, watching the broadcast, listening in. Thank you. Thank you, Tosh. And also want to say thank you to Cheryl Begay, and Alton Wagner, our good friend Alton Wagner out there, checking in on the broadcast. Hope you're doing spectacular, Alton. Miss you, man. Back to Tosh Salabai. Tosh says that Chandler Gilbert Community College on the schedule, question marks. Wondering if well, unfortunately, we don't plan. I guess we got a call from Chandler Gilbert, and they invited us to come and do a broadcast and could help accommodate that. And if they would accommodate our schedule as well, then I guess the answer is, hey, they might end up on the schedule. Pull up a little shot inside the paint, and the chance to go ahead in this game for the first time for the Aztecs will not happen on that Jaslyn Booker miss, and then a whistle, and Booker trying to fight and get that rebound gets called for what I believe is her first foul of the game. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on our broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. Just made a little, just got a little smile from the floor there from I'll tell you, one of my all-time favorites, Cameron Nakadene out there, battling for the Aztecs. Shot up, it's no good. The rebound down to Nakaya Orange. Up in the front court. This is Angel Adelman off to her teammate Jaden Leslie, and now they'll work it to the corner left side. Adelman, the feed, the shot, Orange misses. Rebound comes down to Fairbanks. Katie Fairbanks has it for the Firestorm. Well, we're tied at 20, everybody. The Firestorm offense has just gone dormant. Here's a three to try to break end the drought. That one won't go down. And then in the battle for the rebound, that's Kay Serpio getting fouled. The Aztecs will get whistled on that one. Inbound on the way for the Aztecs, or rather for the Firestorm. Madison Kikic looking for some help. Looking, and she gets it into Serpio. 5:50 on the clock, first half. The drive, the shot up off the glass, and it just would not go down for Serpio, who opened the scoring with a big three-point basket to start this game. And then she's been pretty silent for the most part since then. Personal foul called on the Aztecs' Angel Adelman. So Kay Serpio goes to the foul line for the Firestorm. Lefty delivers. Shot is good. So for the moment anyway, the Firestorm avert the Aztecs taking their first lead of the game. Firestorm back in front. Both shots good for Serpio. 22-20. That's the score here under 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Aztecs have it. Feed inside. Jaslyn Booker turns. Shot up, no good. And the personal foul is called on Heslop is whistled for the personal foul. I think that's Cooley. Heslop is the pronunciation. Both shots, by the way, off the mark for Booker on the rebound. Well, for a moment anyway, Orange had it. Nakaya Orange. She gets called for travel. Turn it back to the Firestorm. Well, we'll see if that frantic run by the Aztecs to get back into the game and tie the game after going down 15. Let's see if that has taken something out, and they might go flat here. You know how that happens on a comeback. There's a pull-up three-point shot. Kay Serpio nailing that shot for the Firestorm, and they go back in front by 5. 25-20. Up into front court. Cameron Nakadene, the return pass. 3 on the way. Nakadene knocks it down. Cameron, first points of the game for her, and she'll get it back to a 2-point game. Aztecs down 2. Firestorm have it right side. Ball knocked loose, and it's off of the... I thought the Firestorm touched it last, but I guess I was mistaken. Initial contact on the ball. Jaden Leslie had knocked it free for a moment, and then it was knocked out of bounds after that. Here's the inbound. It comes in. Heslop has it. She'll give it up. The drive, Kikic. She'll dish. The floater in the lane is up and no good. That's Ashley Measle. Measle unable to make that shot. Right side, knock it in A. Boy, she just about had that look at three. Sent it right back out to the top. That shot is up and no good for Chavez. Luisa Chavez back on the floor in the lineup. And the Aztecs fans are going to cheer the ball out of bounds off of the Firestorm. Here's the inbound. Nakia Orange has it, sets the screen as she delivers a pass to Jaden Leslie. Her three is no good, tipped around. Nakadene has the ball. Now Leslie on the right angle. Back to Cameron. Looked for the lane to drive. Kicked it back outside, and Booker on the spin to the basket gets contact and a foul. And my question was, she in the act of shooting? I guess we're about to find out. That's Katie Fairbanks. Whistled for the foul. 2 shots. They did say she was in the act of shooting. I thought there was a chance maybe she was spinning to try and pass across the paint. The official said, no, we think she was on the way up to the basket. And Booker at the line makes the first foul shot. It's back to a 1-point game, 25-24. The score. And now tied as Booker makes them both. Tie game. Pima Community College hosting Arizona Christian University. From the corner left side, the tie broken just like that. This Firestorm team does not want to relinquish the lead if they can avoid Madison Kikic with the 3 in the corner left side. And underneath, Nakia Orange to the basket. That one good for the Aztecs, but it's a 1-point advantage for the Firestorm. Feed, drop pass down low, and Fairbanks just, well, she thought she was just a little bit closer than she was, actually. And after the rebound, whistle, and I believe that's Fairbanks getting called for the foul. It was. Katie picks up that foul. And the Aztecs have it, and a possession that could very well put the Aztecs in front. Is this a 1-and-1? Is that the 6th team foul? A 7th team foul? I believe it is. It is. 7 fouls in the game now on the Firestorm, and that puts Cameron Nakadene at the line, a 1-and-1. The first one good. Or did they call an intentional foul? They might have called an intentional foul on that last one. Nope, it's a 1-and-1 for sure. And Nakadene makes them both. And guess what? Cameron puts the Aztecs in front for the first time today. Well done by Cameron. How about Northland Basketball and our roots and, one of those great players. Cameron, one of the all-time greats that we've had a chance to cover at Northland Basketball. Doing the honors of giving the Aztecs their first lead of the game. And it comes here. It came with about 3:35 on the clock. That much remaining in the second quarter. Well done by Cameron. And a pass underneath that gets tipped around and knocked out. Knocked out the Aztecs. Last touched. Firestorm will have the basketball. But the Aztecs, they own the lead, 29-28. Terrific comeback here in the second quarter. Amory Burnett pull up, top of the key. Didn't like the shot. Back outside, Kikic on the drive. Kick to the corner right side. Katie Fairbanks. That 3-point shot, no good. Nakia Orange down with it for the Aztecs. Pima into front court. The attack, Melissa Simmons has it, and the right-handed runner is good in the lane for Simmons. And a 3-point Aztecs lead. Step back, Burnett. She'll get 2 of those back on a nice shot. That's Amory Burnett making that shot for the Firestorm. Aztecs in front, 31-30. Here's the drive, Jaden Leslie, kick corner left side. Orange, the pull-up jump shot. That one will not go down. Kristen Gumaris has it, or the other direction. And up and off the glass, Gumaris, pardon me on the pronunciation. Shot is good, and that'll put the Firestorm in front again on the 3-point make. 33-31, we're tied. Hey, there's the jump shot, up and good. Jaslyn Booker delivering for the Aztecs. 33-33 our score. You got 103 seconds remaining in the first half. Go ahead, count them down. Whistle, now you're gonna have to pause your count. Whistle in the corner left side. And the official whistles Jaden Leslie for the personal foul, and I think that's Jaden's first of the game. Jaden checks out. Nakia Orange goes out as well. Iona Johnson will come into the game. And I think that's the first time we see Iona here in this one today. Also onto the floor is Kira Felix for the Aztecs in a 3-2 defense. Shot from three on the way. It's no good out there. Serpio missed the shot, tipped around and out of bounds, off the Aztecs. So Serpio will set it for the inbound play. 33-33, here's the inbound. Katie Fairbanks at the top. And a pass that they try to send inside to Vassery. It's no good there. Tipped around, the officials will confer who got a hand on it last. They say that was the Aztecs defensively. Tipped it around. It looked like, yeah, probably Felix, the one who got a hand in there. Tipped it away. So check out the replay. 33-33. Our score, everybody. Here's that inbound. Katie Fairbanks got free on the left baseline, and she just missed everything up over the top and on the battle for the rebound. Tipped away, tipped out by Serpio. The Aztecs will have it and a chance to go in front again. They have had the lead twice in the game here now. First time they got that lead, there was just a bit more than 3.5 minutes remaining here in this first half. Oh, Serpio steps in front of it, pass the steal. The lefty off the glass. Yeah, that was too easy. Serpio. Okay, maybe that's the pronunciation. Is Kay gonna ever forgive me? I hope so. Under a minute remaining in the half here. 2-point advantage for the Firestorm. Simmons at the top. Dishes left angle, 3-point try on the way. Iona Johnson, that's no good. She'll get a pass after an offensive rebound in the end of paint. Johnson's shot no good. Rebound to Burnett for the Firestorm. 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Step back for Vassery, didn't like the shot. Burnett puts it on the floor, drive. Bounce pass to the corner. That three is no good out there for Katie Fairbanks. And Simmons has the Aztec rebound. She'll push it up the floor, circle around, bring it back outside. And they're gonna hold for a final shot. There's 10 seconds remaining now, first half. Simmons, right side, gets the screen, bounce pass to the top, and with 3 seconds, a 3-point try on the way. And you know what? That one bounced high and up off the top of the backboard before going in, but nope, they're gonna wave it off. Luisa Chavez with the attempted shot. Was that Luisa? I believe it was. And they say, shot no good. 0.6 seconds, inbound, Burnett for three. Nah, she's not gonna make that from that end of the floor. She was awkwardly positioned to try and make that very, very long shot. And what looked like could be a disastrous first half for the Aztecs turned a whole lot better in the final moments. They are doing an honor here on, they're honoring some former players here at Pima Community College. These are in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day. That's why this game is one that they asked us to broadcast, and they are honoring some former players. Let's tune in.
Noche Cubana Nacionales. My name is Dana Rojas, and I live here in Tucson, but I'm originally from the Navajo Nation. I grew up in the community of Bruce, Arizona, and my home community is Bird Springs. I'm helping with the Native American Student Association. You may have saw us outside in the front selling some of their stickers, but the student club here, I'm helping with Dea and Jerry, and I want to thank them for putting this our performance together tonight. And I wanted to introduce
Not necessary. No,
She's
not
from
necessary.
the Nation. She's the vice president of the National Student Club. I would like to thank the coach for dedicating this game to Native Americans, Indigenous Americans, and that comes with knowing about missing and murdered Indigenous women, No Child Left Behind, which I appreciate the girls wearing orange ribbons on their hair in remembrance. So NASA is Native American Student Association. We're going to try to revitalize our culture, our language, our traditions, our teachings, and it starts with bringing awareness. So thank you, Coach, for this game, and if you would like more information, please follow us on Instagram at National CCC. We also have a Facebook page. Thank you, and have a good night. Also, NASA has a table here on this end, and if you'd like to get more information, you're welcome to come check them out at the table. Next, I'd like to introduce Stephen Pratt. He's the name and Osage, and he's here tonight to perform a traditional Iowa dance. He's also the uncle of one of our players, Iona. So. Has anybody got a video? All right, he's on his way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pima Community College has immigrant resources tables with NASA and Pima Community College student life tables. They are located at the front doors of the gym. Thank you.
So they are doing various honors here at halftime at Pima Community College. It is in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day, this game, the occasion and the reason that Northland Basketball is here tonight at the home of the Aztecs, Pima Community College. You know, there's a gentleman, I believe, in the audience who is the uncle of one of the players on the Pima Aztec roster. And I am not entirely sure which young lady he is related to. Oh, no, I do know. Yeah, Matea Aberle, the Holbrook High School graduate. The 6'1" freshman here playing for Pima. Matea's uncle, his name is Cliff Johns. Cliff Johns. I believe he's here today, though I really couldn't even point him out. But Cliff, back in 1990 and 91, played for the University of Arizona, played under Lute Olson. And Cliff was, at that point, the only Native American player in Division I college basketball that year, playing for the University of Arizona. Cliff Johns. I don't know if any of our listeners know that name. Maybe you do. It doesn't ring a bell with me. Then again, I wasn't all that much of a U of A Wildcat fan. Did love Sean Elliott. That name I remember. You see a Native American dancer on the floor. It is in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day here at Pima Community College. Well, across the country as well, but here today, that's the occasion for bringing Northland Basketball here, for bringing Sports on Radio and this broadcast. I do apologize for the fact that it's a one-camera look that you get today. We had some technical issues that ended up limiting our ability to provide that multiple camera look and some of the other angles that you're used to seeing that hopefully you enjoy seeing. But hey, listen, the show goes on, and I want to say a big thank you to our producer, Derek Simmons, and as well to Paul Durant, working on the production today, guys. Good job. Thank you for the work you're putting in here as we celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day at Pima Community College. How about that regalia, huh? How about that? The crowd likes it. The crowd likes it here at Pima. Halftime score, Arizona Christian University 35, Pima Community College 33. A number of players that we have covered in the past populating the roster of Pima Community College. A couple of Page Lady Sand Devils that were in the starting lineup today. You know Torrance Begay, don't you? And you know Cameron Nakadene. Also starting tonight was Holbrook High School graduate Matea Aberly. Matea got into foul trouble in that first half, picked up 2 quick and early fouls, and we saw her have to head to the bench early on, and rare sightings of Matea after that at that point. So three young ladies that we are very familiar with. There earlier at halftime, you saw a couple of ladies, former players here for Pima Community College, honored. Greta Naranjo, who is a Pueblo, member of the Pueblo tribe, and a former Pima women's basketball coach from 1997 to 07. Greta was honored, as was Paige Shirley, member of the Navajo Nation. She was a Pima women's basketball player from 09 to 11 and a member of the national runner-up team in 2011. Paige Shirley, honored earlier tonight as well here. So you look at some of the replays from that first half, everybody. They continue to do honors here at halftime at Pima Community College, and we will grab a very quick and brief timeout here at halftime. We do thank you all for joining us on this broadcast of Northland Basketball, everybody. Cannot say thank you enough to Choice NTUA Wireless, because without their partnership, it would be impossible to provide the coverage here at Sports Zone Radio that we are able to and get to places like this. Long distance trip to Tucson, Pima Community College. And the Aztecs down 2 at halftime. We'll continue in a moment. Stand by. Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice Wireless. Don't go anywhere.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
Give me an S. Give me a U. Give me a Y. Give me a B. What's that stand for? Sell us your vehicle.
At Hatch Toyota Sholo, we want your late model, good condition vehicle. We're buying. Sell us your car. Stop by Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall for a free, no obligation quote. We're paying top dollar, often over Kelley Blue Book. The used car market is at its peak, and your current vehicle will never be worth more. Sometimes more than you paid for it. We'll buy from you even if you don't buy from us. Get a free Carfax report and no obligation quote. Get a quote, get a check. It's that easy.
Give me a G. Give me an A. Give me a Q. Give me a G. Give me an A. Give me a C. What's that stand for? Get a quote. Get a check.
Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and hatchtoyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 31 years.
This month we are giving away turkeys. And backed by popular demand, we are doing it again. We are giving away 2 more tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas and 2 more tickets to see Brooks and Dunn and Reba live in concert. When you use Mountain Mobile Auto Glass to replace your insured windshield, your name goes in the hat and your name could be drawn as the winner of 2 premium lower level seats to see the championship night of the National Finals Rodeo. Plus 2 tickets that same weekend to see Brooks and Dunn and Reba live in concert on their last tour. And this month, everyone gets a Thanksgiving turkey. Keep it yourself or we will donate it in your name to your favorite White Mountain Food Bank. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass today.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Cash back to you. Woohoo!
Insurance is a must, but that doesn't mean you must go broke just paying for it. Contact Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance for a game plan on saving more of your money. Joe and his team offer home, life, auto insurance, and more. With Joe as your insurance quarterback, you'll score big each and every time. And with State Farm cheering you on, how can you lose? Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance, providing blanket coverage of the entire White Mountains. Call Joe at 928-536-7101. That's 928-536-7101.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Pima Community College is the site of our broadcast of Northland Basketball. And at halftime, Arizona Christian University leads the Pima Aztecs 35-33. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast. And we're going to go ahead and bring you more of the festivities, the ceremony going on here at halftime in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day at Pima Community College. Well, Northland Basketball fans, they are concluding that portion of the halftime activities. Teams will come out now and start to shoot around a bit, try to get loose again if they can for a second half of basketball. It was an extended halftime break there. Hey, guess what, by the way, and I'm just going to say this, and I'll probably repeat it a handful of times in the second half of the broadcast. I got to tell you, folks, and you're going to be somewhat super jelly, but they're catering in, after the game, they are catering in Navajo tacos. They're catering in Navajo tacos, okay, for the Pima Aztec women's basketball team and for the Arizona Christian University basketball team and for all of the team members' families and for the Sports Zone radio guys as well, for Derek and for Paul and especially for Floyd. Catered Navajo tacos for dinner after the game. Let me tell you, it's going to be, I'm quite sure, well worth the trip coming from our homes all the way here to Tucson to bring you Northland basketball here in this one. So if I happen to bring you, if I happen to mention repeatedly in the second half that we're going to be having catered Navajo tacos after the game, you'll have to forgive me because it's been a few months since I've had a good one, and I'm ready for it. And the occasion, fitting for the occasion, in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day being celebrated today at Pima Community College. The reason for the ceremonies we've had both pregame and at halftime here at Pima. And the reason that Sports Zone Radio is here to provide coverage and kick off our broadcast season of Northland Basketball. Folks, stand by. Just grab a real quick little timeout and return for the start of the second half in 60 seconds. Stand by. Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Sorry, we just can't finance you on the purchase.
I wish we had credit for you, but unfortunately we're unable to make it happen.
Heard this before? Then make the change to Hatch Toyota Credit Express, and you'll be driving a quality, late-model, low-mileage car, truck, SUV, crossover, or new Toyota today. Put Hatch Toyota Credit Express to work for you. Hatch Toyota in Show Low has an extensive lending network that specializes in making auto loans available for everyone. We will get you the best rate possible and work with you until you're comfortable with the payment. In minutes, not hours, not days. If you want to drive a new Toyota or quality pre-owned vehicle that fits your lifestyle and budget, do it with Hatch Toyota Credit Express. Make your payments easy and affordable right from the start. The worry is gone. Drive away today with Hatch Toyota Credit Express at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and HatchToyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 31 years. Offers on approved credit plus tax, title, license, and dealer doc fee. See dealer for details.
Well, basketball fans, welcome back into Pima Community College, and the second half is underway on this broadcast of Northland Basketball. It's presented by Sports Zone Radio and brought to you by our good friends at Choice NTUA Wireless. There's a three-point try on the way for the Arizona Christian University Firestorm. That shot no good. Rebound down to the Pima Community College Aztecs, and as they try to bring it up in the front court, they'll get called for double dribble. Welcome back in, everybody. Floyd Simmons here on the play-by-play call, courtside at Pima Community College. As we do, again, get our broadcast year underway here in November, a pre-Thanksgiving broadcast. It's rare to get one, and we've got one for you tonight here at Pima. And the halftime score as we come out for this third quarter, Arizona Christian University on top, 35-33, and they'll go up by 4 now as a drive by Emily Vazari produces the points. Up off the glass, run the other direction. That shot no good. Rebound inside, Matea Aberly, the Holbrook Roadrunner, getting the shot to go down for the Pima Aztecs. And that takes us back to a 2-point game, 37-35. And we are now just more than a minute into the second half. There's a runner in the lane, and that's good for Emily Vazari. So she gets a couple of quick shots to go down for the Firestorm in the second half. They're back up by 4, and there's good defense. Vazari takes it away. And the Aztecs going to work. Amory Burnett on the spin move. Her shot no good. Contact, no whistle. Here's the Aztecs with the basketball up in the front court. Folks, welcome back in. I'm Floyd Simmons on the play-by-play call. And I have a special guest to sit in for a few moments here in this second half. Would you all please welcome somebody from our Northland Basketball broadcast coverage up north and a Gallup High School graduate, Quinn Adazun. Quinn, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Quinn is a member of the Pima Community College Aztec men's basketball team who got you got a big win today over ACU, right?
No, we actually played this new prep team. They're called AZ Souls, but Arizona Christian couldn't make it out this evening.
Okay, gotcha. Big win for you and the guys then today. 40-point win, something like that?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. Well, Quinn, you're a member of that basketball team. And make sure I pronounce your last name right.
Atajon.
Atajon.
Yeah, Quinn Atajon.
Oh, boy.
Quinn.
I'm going to do my best for you every time.
Okay, yeah.
And I know you've given it to me in the past, but Atajon. Yeah?
Close enough, yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Closer than I ever was before,
yeah,
right?
Way closer than you were
okay,
before.
Quinn, I'm going to call you Quinn right now, okay? Q, how about Q? Is that
Q's fine, yeah. Everyone calls me Q.
All right. So, hey, there's a steal. And that is Serpillo. Serpillo on the steal. She takes it up and off the glass for the Firestorm, who jump out. Boy, they had a great start in the first quarter. They built a 16-1 lead at one point before the Aztecs battled back. Eventually got a short-lived lead in the second quarter, and then ended very closely a 2-point game at halftime. And now another great start here for the Firestorm in the second half. Serpillo has it at the top, and she'll give it up to her teammate. That's Vaziri with it. And now ball in hand with Kayla Furman. There's a pull-up jump shot. Boy, the runner good. I believe that was a 2. And it was Vaziri with the jump shot. And an 8-point lead now for the Firestorm over the Aztecs in the second half. Well, Quinn, how's basketball game? There's Matea Aberle with the shot off the glass, and a timeout taken quickly by the Aztecs. It gives me a chance to get caught up here with Quinn, with Q. Matea Aberle makes that shot right there, and you and Matea are related, aren't you?
Yeah, we're cousins. Yeah.
So I just found that out. I found that out watching some Facebook comments here, watching the folks that are watching our broadcast, commenting on Facebook, and somebody had brought up just a little while ago. Let's see here. Somebody said CJ Arajon.
Yeah.
That is your. CJ is your.
That's my dad.
Your dad.
Yeah,
okay.
That's my dad.
All right. So CJ's your dad. That's Matea's uncle.
Yeah. So my auntie, which is Tia's mom. So
yeah. Okay. And Cliff Johns.
That's my dad. Yeah.
Is your uncle.
That's my dad. No.
Cliff Johns is your dad.
Is my dad. Yeah.
And who is CJ Arajon? Is that CJ stands for Cliff Johns?
Cliff Johns, yeah.
Okay.
That's just his name on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm piecing it all together,
yeah.
man. Okay, good stuff. And your dad played for the University of Arizona.
He did, yes.
And at the time he played, way back in the early 90s, at that time he was the only Native American basketball player on a Division I roster.
Yes, exactly.
At that time. Wow. So, I guess if anybody ever wondered, how it was, Quinn, that you were such a great basketball player, and you still are, but in your high school days, you were special watching you play out there. You played in one of our Northland Basketball All-Star games. Thank you for being there with us on that. And if anybody wondered, where did you get your ability? You got the incredible hops that you bring. So your dad was he was the real deal.
Yeah, my dad taught me everything, mainly how to shoot. That's the reason why. I believe I was recruited to come here to Pima. They liked my jump shot, and
well, you're a shooting guard.
Exactly.
Your dad was a shooting guard.
Yeah, he was a shooting guard. So he basically taught me how to shoot, taught me how to just do everything that I do right now. So.
Now, where did he play high school basketball?
He played at Winslow High School.
It was a Winslow High School graduate.
He was a Bulldog.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And did he have to walk on at the U of A, or was he a scholarship offer? Or how did he make his way onto the Wildcat team?
He was actually playing rec ball at the U of A Rec Center, and the assistant coach for Pima right now, Coach Rosborough, actually noticed him and offered him to walk on at the University of Arizona, and later on he
found him playing some rec ball.
Yeah.
That is outstanding. Hey, by the way, that's Angel Adelman knocking down the jump shot from outside for the Aztecs. Our score here, 43-39. The lead for the Firestorm, and they'll get this one to go down from distance. That's a long two. Must have had the foot on the line, and the shot goes in for Kayla Furman for the Aztecs. They lead 45-39. We continue our discussion with Quinn Arajon. I certainly hope I'm close. Nakaya Orange with the putback for the Aztecs. So you play here now. You play for the Aztecs. Play for Pima Community College. Tell us about the experience. How's it been going for you?
It's been a good experience. You know, the new level, the next level at the college level, especially JUCO level, is very high-level competitive basketball and way different from my high school. You know, a lot to adapt to. But it's been good so far. Last year we had a COVID season. We only played 5 games, so it was a good first experience for my college first few games actually. And right now we're beginning the season. Right now we're 5-0, so we're doing good.
Right on. Great start for your team. By the way, your cousin Matea Aberly with that basket just a moment ago. Now she picks up a loose ball for the Aztecs. Chance for them to tie this game. Down 2 right now with 3:52 on the clock in this third quarter. Inside to Aberly. The turn off the glass. Matea with the basket. Oh, it's got to make you proud, Quinn.
Yeah, it does.
And that forces a timeout. Timeout taken by the Firestorm with 3:44 on the clock here in the third quarter. We're tied at 45, everybody. This game turning into a good one. Talking with Quinn Arajon, the graduate from Gallup High School, and a guy that we got to cover some with our Sports Zone radio coverage of Northland Basketball, and a guy that played in our Northland Basketball All-Star game a couple of years back. Boy, I don't know when we're going to be able to bring it back, but we can't wait to bring back the All-Star game. Did you have an enjoyable time playing in our All-Star game a couple of years ago?
It was really fun. You know, all those guys I grew up playing with, playing against, so it was good to like be on the court with them, share the court with them, and yeah, it was really fun.
Who were some of the guys in it? You were at Gallup then. You didn't really play regular season ball against the Chinle and the Window Rock and the Tuba Cities and the 3A North teams in Arizona. But you say you played with those guys. So who were some of the guys that you got to play a lot with when you were growing up that, friends of yours from across the Navajo Nation?
Mainly like, most of them I met on playing AAU basketball with Northern Elite. But I grew up playing with like Adrian
Destia.
Yeah, because I used to go to middle school in Window Rock.
Did you?
And then couple like Cooper. Me and Cooper, we played. I've known him since like 8th grade. We played with Northern Elite, and then a few other guys, but.
That was Kay Serpia, by the way, with the shot that went down, and Kay breaks up a pass, takes it away for the Firestorm. They have a 3-point lead over the Pima Community College Aztecs. There's the pull-up, and that's no good for Amory Burnett. Rebound down to the Aztecs. They'll push it up the floor, dish across the paint, up off the glass. The shot is good. Nakaya Orange with the 2 points for the Aztecs. Quinn Arajon is with us here for just a moment on the broadcast, playing basketball on the Pima Community College men's team. And you play, one of your teammates, is a guy we are very, very familiar with. I think we got to see about half the points that prolific scoring ever scored at Chinle High School by Cooper Burbank.
Yep.
And Cooper is forever going to have just a special place in my heart, one of my all-time favorite guys, one of my all-time favorite basketball players, Cooper Burbank. Talk about how Cooper is doing. How's he? We hope to get him in on our broadcast if we can, if he is around or if he shows up here at the facility today, but because he does play here. But how's Cooper doing?
He's doing very well. He's playing a shooting guard, and of course he's a phenomenal shooter, and he just an all-around just scorer. So my coach likes that, and he's doing really good on our team right now.
What does the future look like as we watch the Aztecs hit a free throw? That's Melissa Simmons at the free throw line. What does the future look like for you and for Cooper? What kind of plans do you guys have? Obviously, Pima Community College is a 2-year opportunity for you, and then after that, if you want to continue on, then you got to go work for that next opportunity. What's the plans there?
Well, my plan is to attend here at Pima for like 2 years, just develop, get better overall. And then my goal is to play Division I like my dad. So that's my goal, and then that's Cooper's same goal as well. And I know he has a lot of people who he wants to like a lot of people who look up to him. So he wants to make a good impression on that.
What kind of advice do you give? Obviously, you must be asked all the time by kids and parents out there. Do you give advice on what it takes to get here, get to this level, to continue to play after high school, and to, among other things, continue to get your education? What do you say?
Well, like, okay, everyone always says this: work hard, to be in the gym every day, and that's really honestly what it takes. Just go 110% every day. Just get better and just work on your weaknesses, work on your strengths, and yeah, that's basically what it takes, and that's what it took me. It took me hard work. I was in the gym, in the weight room, getting shots up and doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and just growing up on the reservation. Like, I didn't have that much resources, and I still made it happen. And yeah, I mean, everyone who's watching this, I know any other younger athletes, and that's all it takes.
Did you ever did you ever have a key to the gym?
Oh, no.
You didn't?
I always my dad actually bought me those basketball hoops you get to set up.
Sure,
and,
yeah.
We got that, and I was young. I was like 6th grade, and I kept telling my dad, Dad, can you set this up for me? Like, can you please set it up? And he was like, nah, like, I'm tired. Let me take a nap.
Okay. Yeah.
He said that for 2 days. So I ended up going in the garage and unboxed it and built it myself. And then took it outside, and I was there almost all night.
Well, there's a chance maybe he did that on purpose to see what kind of internal drive you had, and that you right there, you just said something, Quinn. It speaks to the thing. If you want something bad, you're going to make it happen.
Exactly.
You're going to do it. You don't have to have it spoon-fed to you or handed to you. You want something on up, you'll make it happen. By the way, Nikaya Orange a moment ago, you saw her with a basket. Now there's a nice little scoop shot for Angel Adelman. And look at this. Pima Community College has gone in front by 5. 55-50 the score here with 1:10 on the clock in the third period. Drive, Firestorm, shot high off the glass. It's no good, but the rebound is put back up and in. That shot good for the Firestorm. Emily Bertotto makes that shot go for ACU. 50 seconds remaining. I'll keep you till the end of the corner, Quinn.
Okay.
And I really appreciate you. Look at the big three. Torrance Begay. Torrance showing that great touch that we saw her flash from time to time. She played post position for the Sand Devils, Page Sand Devils, but she always had that ability to step outside if needed and hit that kind of shot. Buries it and then picks up a personal foul right here. 58-52. Pima in front with 34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Quinn Adejon with us. Quinn, are you just having a great time here playing? Do you like Tucson?
Yeah, I love Tucson. It's very different from Gallup, very different from Winter Rock, where I mostly kind of grew up. Shiprock is where I also grew up too. But I like it so far. A lot of more places to eat. And
yeah. Although you got to admit, a trip to Blake's Lotaburger never sounds bad, right?
Oh, that's always.
It never sounds bad. Hey, Emily Bertotto with the shot. 14 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, everybody. And I really appreciate you stepping in, Quinn. I got to tell you, I'm always recruiting here when it comes to broadcasting. There's a shot that goes up. That'll be an air ball tipped out with 1.8 seconds. I'm not sure who gets it. Maybe it's going to be Aztec's ball, so they'll work an inbound play, try to get a final shot here. On top by 4. And Jaden Leslie inbound. And that's taken away by the Firestorm. That shot at the buzzer, no good to end the third period. Quinn, before I let you go, I just got to say I'm always kind of paying attention. I'm looking at, checking the style, checking the communication ability, all that kind of stuff. Listen, man, you could do this right here, okay? You could be a broadcaster. You could be an analyst. Maybe even do play-by-play. I don't know. So I just want to throw it out there. Keep it in mind. He's always looking for good guys to join the Northland Basketball team here at Sports on Radio. Okay.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
You're working on your education. You're still playing ball, but eventually all of this, turns into real life. And
exactly,
you go out there, you work, you get your job, but Anytime you think you might want to step in, do a little, do a game here and there, just give a shout, okay?
I'll definitely consider it. All this looks fun. I mean, I love technology.
Do you?
Yeah. So.
Oh, you'd be right at home with this right here.
Exactly.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but once you get it done, you're all right. Hey, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You got it. And if you see Cooper in the building, send him our direction, and we'll mic him up too.
All right,
He's a little more soft-spoken than you, a little quieter than you.
Yeah, he is. It is.
But he's a heck of a guy. We love him.
Heck of a guy, real funny. You may not see it, but
he's never been funny on microphone yet. Okay, we got to draw that out of him.
You definitely got to somehow, somebody you got to draw that out of him.
All right, my man. Thank you. You're welcome to stick around, but I know you look like you might have been here with a friend. I don't know if that's a date or not. I got to.
No, I was with my brother and my dad.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
But
I didn't see who exactly you were with. You're welcome to stick if you want. That's on you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
You going to stick around? Yeah. All right. Well, you stay then. Your cousin's at the free throw line right there. Matea Aberlin made the shot, makes the free throw, and look at this. The Aztecs starting to turn this into, I don't want to say it's a rout yet, but they're starting to get some distance. I believe this is their biggest lead of the game right now, 61-54. That's 7-point advantage right now for Pima. And we've got 9:35 remaining in regulation. At the top, Burnett has it. Right side, Serpia. Now they'll swing it left side for a three. That's on the way and no good out there for Emily Vassarian. There's a whistle, and that'll be a foul on the Firestorm on the rebound. So did you watch this game? Were you here at the very beginning, Quinn? Did you see the run at the start? So, the Firestorm in that first quarter got up 16-1.
Yes.
Before finally the Aztecs started putting it together. I don't know. Tell us about the Lady Aztecs. I'm sure this can't be the first time you've seen them play. And are you impressed with the comeback?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely impressed. I know the beginning it was a slow start, but they kept fighting. They kept fighting, and they ended up slowly chipping away. And now it's a pretty good game, and hopefully the Aztecs will pull this through.
When you have a good team, and the Aztecs clearly do have a good team. We watch that free throw good for Luisa Chavez. When you've got a good team, even if you go down 15 in the first half like they did, you just can't check in your chips early, can you? You just got to keep that battle up, keep going. You have to win the little wars, the little battles from that point on, right?
Yes, exactly.
Get that rebound, make that high percentage shot, make the shots you're supposed to make. The free throw is good, and it's a 62-54 game now. Approaching 9 minutes remaining in the game. The runner is up. It's no good. And an Aztec foul is going to send the Firestorm to the foul line. That's a foul on Kira Felix. Felix, a sophomore here for Pima Community College. 2 shots on the way for Kayla Furman of the Firestorm. So Matea, your cousin, Quinn, you guys, you ever have a little shoot off there?
Not recently. I mean, we always
shoot for lunch or shoot for a Coke or something.
Oh no, not recently. We used to play basketball when we was little, but we haven't got a chance to get in the gym.
What's your strength? What do you think?
My strength is definitely shooting, catch and shoot off the dribble. I try not to be too fancy with it. Just keep with the basics. Stick with what my dad taught me.
Kayla Furman there at the free throw line for the Firestorm made 1 out of 2. And here's a jump shot from the left elbow. That will not go down for Luisa Chavez. Rebound, Firestorm. And a pass inside. Matea gets a hand on it, knocks it away. Chavez running the floor. Stops right at the key. Jump shot from the baseline is up, and a friendly home court roll for Angel Adelman. That shot goes in. Well, Quinn, you want to take a shot? I don't know if you know many of the ladies' names. You want to take a shot at some play-by-play? You want to call the action for a moment?
I'll try it. Hold on.
Go ahead. I'll let you have it. Hey, look at that big three.
Ooh, big three by number 14. I don't know her name.
Emily. Let's call her Emily.
And it looks like a call foul by midcourt.
Go ahead. I'm going to just grab a drink of water here while I can take over for a minute, okay? Just call what you see. Hey, and by the way, how about the Navajo tacos that are on the way? Are you part of that?
Oh,
yeah.
I did not know about that.
Catered Navajo tacos after the game. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you. Okay, the two teams out there are gonna participate, plus their families. Okay, so your family.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You qualify, right?
Yeah. I for sure do.
And the Sports on Radio guys get. And you're a Sports on Radio guy anyway now.
I live with the Sports on Radio. Yeah.
Okay, you got the tattoo on you. You're marked, dude. You're one of the guys here.
I feel special.
And you ought to.
3-point attempt by number 14 did not go good.
Did not go in.
Did not go in. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm just repeating you. That's all.
Okay.
I'm certainly not correcting you. How many of these are you familiar? Are you friends with any of the ladies on the Pima team?
I'm familiar with almost all of them. You know, we all live in the same apartment complex. So like, and then we do some stuff together. You know, build like a friendship.
This is Luisa, right?
Luisa, yes.
Luisa, okay. Chavez. It's pronounced. It's spelled. There's a little extra, and I don't. Luisa, we're gonna go with that. She knocks down that free throw.
There's Melissa Simmons checking in.
Well, this Aztecs team is really kind of just taking over now. They're on top 66-57. Nice move, the pull-up jump shot, but it wouldn't go down for Kay Serpia. And a pass underneath. Ball comes into Jaslyn Booker. Had to save it, and then able to throw it in off of the Firestorm. So an inbound play coming your way for the Aztecs. 9-point advantage. 7:14 remaining. Tip on the inbound, and that'll hit the bottom of the backboard. Well, what's the best finish that you ever had with the Gallup Bengals? High school basketball?
The
deepest run you made in postseason.
I would probably say my senior year. We made it to the Final Four of the state championship game, but we ended up losing to Highlands High School from Albuquerque.
So that was in the Final Four or in the championship?
In the Final Four.
Okay, so in the semis.
Semis, yeah, basically.
You played Highland, and tell us a bit about that game. What was that like?
Highland, they were definitely bigger than us. They had a 6'8" post player who was getting basically Division I looks, Division II looks. So he was definitely highly recruited. And I think coming from Gallup, you don't really play against players like that. And of course, like we got intimidated, and yeah, we just lost. But it was definitely I kind of took that to the heart because it was basically my last year. So
you remember the score, final score of the game?
I do not, but I know we lost by 15 around there.
Yeah, once it gets to that point, you just don't remember, do you?
Yeah.
There's no reason to remember that. Here's a pull-up three on the way. Serpia missed that shot for the Firestorm. They got the rebound back, and now a three that will also be off the mark. Tipped. Serpia has it. Her shot partially blocked out there. And finally, Jaslyn Booker has the Aztec rebound. They'll bring it up in the front court. Adelman with it now to Chavez, to the low post. Kick back outside. Melissa Simmons with the ball. And on the angle, Chavez, the step back three. That one is going to rim off, no good. Rebound Booker, and she is hacked on the follow shot. 2 shots on the way for Jaslyn. They lead now. 11 points, a double-digit lead for the Aztecs, which, clearly the talent is there, okay? It's there, but in that first half, watching, even with the comeback that they were able to put together, I did not see this coming, Quinn. I did not see the Aztecs pulling away like they are in the second half.
Oh yeah, I actually seen them play a couple times, so I kind of had a feeling they was gonna come back, just by what I've seen and just how good, amazing these players are.
Jaslyn Booker at the line, and that foul shot is good. She made 1 of 2, 69 now, 69-57 the lead for the Pima Community College Aztecs. Hey Quinn. So you played at Gallup, but you said you did grade school or middle school over at Winter Rock?
Winter Rock, yes.
Okay. Did you think at a given time, did you think you were going to be a fighting scout, or was it always a plan to be at Gallup?
No, it wasn't. My actual plan was to go to high school in Phoenix for basically more exposure, better competition. But it all has to go back to my parents and where they work. They had to find a job, and my dad was actually working in Winter Rock, and so he couldn't find work in Phoenix, so he kind of basically had to stay. And so I had two options: go to Winter Rock, which is right down the street, or drive 25-30 minutes to Gallup. And my freshman year, the year before that, Gallup made it to the state championship game. So I was like, okay, yeah, they're a really good basketball program. And so I think from there, my parents, we decided to have me go to Gallup.
I got you. So we would consider, as we watch the ball tip out of bounds, we would consider here in Northland Basketball, we would consider that the eastern part, right, of the Navajo Nation, and then you got in New Mexico, and then you got the western side in Arizona, right? So if you were to take the best talent year in and year out, the best talent from the western side, and play against the best talent on the eastern side, those Gallup teams, Tahatchee, and so on, up and down the Shiprock. If who's gonna win that matchup year in and year out? What do you think? Eastern boys or Western boys?
I have to go with my Eastern boys. Just because New Mexico is really fast paced. I mean, there's a lot of coaches that come from Albuquerque, and my coach actually came from Hobbs, and he knew a lot about basketball, and our assistant coach came from Lovington, which is like 5 minutes north of Hobbs. So basketball from down there is very different from northern New Mexico basketball, which is like a lot of pressing, up-tempo basketball, and that basically kind of turned the tide of New Mexico basketball in the north.
There's a nice shot inside by Nakaya Orange for the Pima Community College Aztecs. They lead now 71-59. We are 4 minutes and 42 seconds away from the end of this one, but more importantly, we are that much game time away from Navajo Tacos after the game. Catered Navajo Tacos. I can't wait for this. Okay, so you give the nod to the Eastern boys, guys. Okay, and you know what? When we've had guys from Gallup and that side play in our Northland Basketball All-Star game, you being a great example. Listen, I agree that there's something about the tempo of the game that you guys play at. It's a little bit up tempo. I'm not going to sit here and just concede that it's going to produce better basketball. I think there's something to be said about lockdown defense. But But I will say that I've definitely seen that kind of a faster approach you guys have. There's a feed that gets tipped away, and the Aztecs will get it back. Melissa Simmons running into the teeth of that defense, pulls it up, and she's going to get, well, I thought that was a foul, but it is. That's a jump ball. Jump ball. So you ready for some Navajo tacos after this?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's always a treat. A long way from home. My mom isn't always there to cook me Navajo tacos, so it's definitely going to be a treat.
Is she pretty good at it?
Oh, definitely, yeah. My mom, my grandma's always good.
Inbound for the Firestorm. They'll bring it up, and that is a reach-in foul, which, by the way, it doesn't technically exist. There's no such thing as a reach-in. So what do you call that, a hand check, maybe, on Melissa Simmons? Right? Yeah. You knew that, right? You know that, right? Everybody say, hey, reach in. Yeah. It's not a real thing.
It's not the same thing. I think same thing with over the back.
Yeah, right. It doesn't exist.
Everyone says over the back, but it's basically kind of like a blocking foul or.
Yeah. Yeah, those are not real things. Officials, when they when you say it in a broadcast, you'll get a text message, a mean, nasty-gram text message from an official. Tell you, that doesn't exist. That's not a real thing. Kay Serpia with the foul shot that goes in for the Firestorm. 11-point advantage for the Aztecs. Contact, no foul, no whistle. Melissa Simmons from the corner to the top. The drop back over the top to her teammate, Kira Felix, and that shot is no good. Under 4 minutes remaining now in regulation, 71-60. Pull up, right elbow, Serpia unable to make that shot, but the putback is good. It helps to have that height out there, and the one-hander is back up and in for Serene Weck. Back is her name, I believe. Weck/Beck.
Ooh, another jump ball.
Hey, I got, by the way, hey, nice save.
Oh,
This
yeah.
very expensive equipment right here. Good save right there,
I
man.
can see, yeah.
Let's see. Coming up in springtime, okay? Springtime, March time frame. You need to make sure you get out to a couple of Tucson Sugar Skulls indoor football league games, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I might even set you guys up with some tickets, okay? You and the guys and the girls, okay? Come out and watch the games. Our broadcast team, Simmons Media, we do the TV and radio broadcasts for the Tucson Sugar Skulls and the Arizona Rattlers in Phoenix as well.
Oh, yeah?
So you know, we're here a lot during the summertime.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely come out.
Have you ever seen a game? You ever been to a game?
No, I have not.
Well, let me tell you, you like some high-tempo, high-speed competition, right? Athletic competition.
Yeah.
And you are going to love that. You get out to a game, okay? So we'll hook you guys up with some tickets.
Sounds good.
That was Angel Adelman who just finished off that shot and forced a timeout out on the floor with 3:05 remaining, everybody. Thanks for being here. Northland Basketball is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Thank you so much. Hey, we're supposed to look up at the camera, I guess. And you can wave to your fans, Quinn, out there across Northland Basketball. This guy right here can hoop it up. Yeah, there you are on the big screen there, too.
I need a haircut.
Hey, listen, I'm more than willing to help. I brought I do a little, use my clippers.
Oh, okay.
To trim up a little bit. If you want, take care of you.
I got to think about it. I don't know. I can't. What do they say? Cheat on your barber? I can't do that.
We might be having an issue. I hope we're not. Might be having an issue with our stream. So if you have a problem with the video stream here coming up in a minute, it means we had to reset for the final moments. But meanwhile, we got 3:05 remaining. The good-looking kid sitting next to me here at the broadcast desk is Quinn Adajon. Am I close?
No, that was actually really good.
Okay. All right. Does it have a meaning that we need to know?
Yeah, it's actually
your last
means,
name.
Pretty feathers or like beautiful feathers.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great name.
It goes along with my tradition and my just being Navajo.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you knew this or not, Quinn, but I'm half Lakota.
Okay.
Sioux Indian. I was actually born on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota. And my mom, she was Sioux Indian. And my mom's maiden name was Quiver. Okay, her maiden name is Quiver. So kind of related somewhat, they're name-wise, right? The Pretty Feathers, Quiver.
Yeah.
There's some.
There's a relation. There's definitely a relation.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
Yeah.
But I got to try. Yeah. If I can make a connection with a guy like you, that makes my day. Okay.
Yeah, that settles it. Yeah.
At the free throw line for the Aztecs, Melissa Simmons, and that went off the back iron, no good. Trying to extend the current 11-point advantage that the Aztecs have. Simmons from Las Vegas, Nevada. And that one will roll in. So a 12-point lead right now. And just 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in regulation for the Aztecs to celebrate a victory and get us to some Navajo tacos. So how do you like to fix up your Navajo taco, Quinn? How do you like it?
Sure, I just like the traditional way, of fry bread. You got your meat and beans and your cheese, lettuce, and I'm not an onion person.
Not an onion guy. Okay.
So I don't put onions on mine.
That's kind of a key for me. I love onions.
Oh,
How about by the way, nice ball movement, good pass inside, and the shot good from Madison Kikich for the ACU Firestorm, but a big lead remains for the Aztecs. Good job by Simmons to drive. Matea unable to finish it. And the rebound goes back to ACU. Under 2 minutes remaining now in regulation. How about some, hey, nice runner right there. Good job by Vassari. Any salsa? Do you put any salsa on your Navajo taco?
Oh yeah, like if there's like, sometimes we'll have salsa, sometimes we don't, but I'll definitely put some salsa on there. That's always good. Adds a little bit of flavor.
Now, how many could you knock down in one sitting?
Ooh.
Average, regular size Navajo taco.
I think the most I had was 4.
Are you kidding me?
I think that was the most I had.
4 at one time.
Yes. I think that was after a hard, nice workout.
Oh my goodness! You know the last time I had a Navajo taco. Wow, it was in June maybe. Here's a pull up for Cameron Nakadene. Northland Basketball in the house, representing. Way to go, Cameron. The last time we got a minute 8 remaining in regulation. Last time I had one, I believe it was June, graduation time. Ganado, maybe it was May, the month of May, but Ganado had their graduation on a Friday. Tuba City had their graduation the next day on Saturday. We did a live stream. We live streamed those graduations for the schools. Okay, so we had the privilege of doing that for those two schools. And one of our broadcasters and one of my personal friends, great friend, Pete Butler, Coach Pete Butler, who might even be listening or watching the broadcast right now. I hope you are, Coach. If you are, please check in. Look at this. Melissa Simmons on the inbound pull-up. Great release. Smooth on the three-point make for Melissa Simmons. But Coach Butler on that Friday evening after our Ganado work invited us over to his house in Tuba City. He and his wife, they made Navajo tacos. They great fry bread, great fixins. The beans were perfect. That was my last Navajo taco. It's been several months for me. I don't know about you, Quinn, but several months.
I think mine was probably in the summer when I went back home for a little bit. My mom made me some Navajo tacos. That was probably the last time I had Navajo tacos.
Okay. It's time. You're due, man. You are due for a – I don't know if you're going to be able to get away with 4 today.
Oh.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think so.
But you're gonna be treated here fairly.
I did have a big breakfast and big lunch, so.
Okay. So you're gonna stop short of 4. Good. Katie Fairbanks just hit that shot, knocked that shot down. 36 seconds remaining here in regulation. 79-68 our score. The Pima Aztecs in front of ACU. And I want to thank all you folks who have been joining us on our broadcast. Some great comments out there. Daryl Heward, a friend of us at Sports Zone Radio. Daryl Heward, a Holbrook High School graduate from way back in the day, who lives in Winslow these days, has been watching and listening and commenting. Thank you, Daryl. Daryl says, I have Cherokee in my ancestry. Yeah, Daryl, so does everybody. Right?
Exactly,
So does everybody. Daryl, tell me something new. Tell me something. Give me some new. By the way, Daryl, I want to see the Ancestry and Me thing, or the 23 whatever Ancestry. I want to see that part, Daryl. Okay.
I believe it was called Ancestry.com.
Ancestry.com. I want to see the proof, my friend. All right, 23 seconds remaining, and that 3 is good off the glass. Well done by Madison Kikich for the Firestorm, but a 10-point lead for the Aztecs, and this will be a victory for Pima Community College. They're going to go to 4-1. 4-1 with a victory today. We get a whistle and a foul. That'll send Simmons to the foul line. As the crowd goes deathly silent here to give Simmons silence for the shot. And she knocks it down. No, just very businesslike, right? Get the ball, quick little bounce, and boom, quick release.
Exactly. Very
Simmons,
fundamental.
the spin back, the release. How's your free throw shot?
Oh, my free throw shot is really good.
Yeah, 85%? Higher?
I would say, about 85, close to 90, I would say.
Yeah. Take a lot of pride in that?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
How about a big game, Gallup High School, crowded? We got the final 7 seconds about to tick off. There is a foul on the inbound. Okay, so you're at Gallup. It's a crowded gym, intense pressure, final moments. Quinn Arajon is at the line. with seconds remaining, and you've got to make these shots. Are you a guy we can count on?
Definitely, because I practice this in practice.
The pressure just it ain't gonna get to you.
Oh no, it won't.
Ice in your veins.
Ice in my veins all the time.
I love it, man. I love it. What's that feeling like? Describe that feeling for a high school kid.
Ooh.
Being in those big moments in that crowded gym, game on the line, and you're out there on the floor.
It's a real good feeling. I mean, it's like nothing you ever felt before. It's probably a once in a lifetime experience. Being on the floor, hundreds and thousands of people watching you. It's unbelievable.
There's the final buzzer. Final score 85-71. The Pima Community College Aztec women have knocked off the Arizona Christian University Firestorm. Again, 85-71. That feeling. How about this? How about this before we wrap it up, Quinn? How about this? How about the way basketball is treated by the fans on the Navajo Nation? What it means to those fans, and what it's like. I really believe that basketball players on the Navajo Nation are really they're superstars. It's such a special thing to be a part of that team, and the fans. Boy, they give it up to those kids. They love their teams and they love those kids. And really, they're stars out there across the Northland.
Yeah, I think on the reservation, I mean, fans they make what basketball is on the reservation. I mean, without them, I mean, I don't know. These young athletes, I don't know what they would do. I mean, basketball is basically an outlet, and the fans really bring the energy into competitive basketball, and that's a really wonderful thing.
Couldn't agree more, my man. Could not agree more. Well, we have drawn here to the end of our broadcast. We're going to see if we can just grab a quick word with some of our ladies. We're going to see if we can grab a quick word with Cameron and with Matea. See if they can join us for just a quick word, talk about the experience they're having so far. Torrance, we'd like to talk to Torrance as well. These are some familiar faces and names. How about Torrance and Cameron and Matea?
Say hi.
Let's. Quinn, thank you, my man. Hey, Quinn, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you.
I really appreciate you having
some time.
me.
You got it. Oh, man, you're a little bit taller than I remembered you.
Oh, I think I did.
You're solid, too, my man. You're in the weight room, aren't you?
Oh, definitely every day.
Absolutely, buddy. All right. You keep it up.
I will. Thank you.
That guy right there, superstar. My man, Quinn Adhashon. And let's bring on a couple of our faves here. And hey, we got a number of people out there, Cameron, that are watching and listening to the broadcast here. Cameron Nakadene, Page High School, Lady Sand Devil, and one of the most prolific members ever, basketball players ever to play at Page High School. Joins us now, member of the Pima Community College Aztec women's basketball team. Cameron, how's life going for you?
Well, first off, it's been a while, so
It's great to see you.
I know it's been good. It's been a challenge, but we're working up to it. Me and Torrance have been doing pretty good, so yep.
Well, you came out here and your team struggled early. I mean, it was like there was a lid on the basket. Couldn't make a shot in those first several minutes. You're down 15-1. Were you ever worried about the game here? Because, then a frantic comeback, and you made it a 2-point game by halftime. But what was the worry and concern level like in that first half?
I think we all stayed really content. I think we never really panicked or anything. I think we just stayed true to, the players that we are and stuck to our game plan, and we just came out with the dub.
Are you having a great time at Pima?
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about the level of basketball? We were talking to Quinn a while ago, and he's just talking about it's just different. It's a whole different thing playing at this level, playing junior college basketball. What's it been like for you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's, bigger players, faster players, and definitely different things to adjust to, like defense, new offenses. It's been a challenge to adjust to those things, especially defense, but I think we're warming up to it right now, and it's going great.
You got some good road trips with the team this year? Where are you guys going to be going? What are some of your longer trips you're going to take? With the
I
team?
think most of them are going to be in the Valley, so
Okay.
I think we're going to be over there pretty much most of the time, especially for conference games. So yeah, I think we're pretty excited about those and seeing where we're going to rank at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so when you were at Page, before I let you go, and we got Navajo tacos on the way here in a little bit, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so before I let you go, when you were at Page, you're one of the most prolific players ever to play there. I think you played in a championship game all 4 years
All 4
of your high
years,
school year.
yeah.
All 4 years.
Yeah.
And you won championship 3 times.
2 times.
Two times.
Yeah.
2 times. Okay. Has there? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
I know, it's all
didn't
right.
mean to break
It's
your
all
heart.
right. It's all right.
Okay. Did you ever? How many times? Is there ever another lady that played at Page that ever played in 4 championship games? Are you the first and only so far?
I think so. Actually, I think Nev played in 4 championships. Nev? No.
Nev red hair?
Yeah, Nev.
So
Nev
she did,
and
yeah.
Nadia, I think were
Okay.
the 2
Okay.
that played. Yeah, I think they have 3 rings.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a couple, and that's still pretty dang good.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. Hey, listen, great talking to you.
All right.
And I'll see you at dinner in a little bit, okay?
Thank you. See you at dinner too.
All right. There's Cameron Nakadene. Remember this Pima Community College Athletics, or Aztecs basketball team, ladies team. Before we close out our broadcast, we'll speak to a couple of more of these ladies that you're all very, very familiar with, and just find out how everything is going here in Tucson for the ladies. Joining us also is a prolific post player, and she's got a championship or 2 under her belt. And
2.
that's Torrance Begay. Torrance, how you doing?
I'm doing good, yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you tonight. Did a great job out there. Congratulations. Nice win for you and the girls.
Thank you.
So you again struggled early, but then put it together in that second quarter, battled back in, and then pulled away in the second half. Well, talk about this team and what makes this team go.
I just like how in the beginning we didn't have that much chemistry, and during practice we would always try to build up that chemistry, and it was hard transitioning from a well-known team that I played with since I was 10 to a brand new team that I don't know anybody, and so that was kind of hard, but it's fun playing with them. Yeah.
So let me ask you, how did playing at Page High School, and there's the demands are high, the expectations are high, the work ethic is high at Page High School. How did that prepare you, do you think, for what you're now doing here at Pima?
I think it prepared me very well. I mean, Ryan was an amazing coach, and I thank him for helping me more with my basketball. Basketball, yeah. He helped me a lot to get to college basketball. Even though it's only junior college, but I still thank him that I'm here still playing after high school.
Absolutely. And now let's, as we get ready for dinner here, well, we got some great Navajo tacos coming up. The last thing I wanted to ask you was, again, could you give some advice to those young basketball players out there, those young ladies across the Navajo Nation? What would you tell them is the key to getting an opportunity like this?
I'd say just keep working your butt off. You never know who's watching you up in the stands. Just keep working every day. Don't take a day off. Always keep going that extra mile.
Hey, I do have one more question for you. Okay, so let me ask that. Ryan Whitehorse, the coach that you referenced, who really goes down in history as as a short span of time, one of the greatest coaches that we've ever seen in Arizona. I mean, he was going to get you to a championship game, right? I mean, it was just going to happen over and over. But he's gone now because he's furthering his education.
Yeah.
So he had to give up the coaching job. Celeste Boca Claw takes over. One of the greatest players that Page ever produced, maybe arguably the greatest. I watched her play, and I saw a few that were better than her or were on her level. Now she takes over she had a great college career as a basketball player, and she's the new head coach at Page. What do you think that's going to mean for the team?
Obviously, the program is still in good hands. She's such an amazing player. Growing up, I always admired her playing, especially winning that was it 2011 through 2012 state championship where they beat Winslow. Yeah, the program is still in good hands. No doubt they'll be back in the state championship game.
Yeah, absolutely. I could not agree more. You did a great job tonight out there on the floor. It was fun watching you, and I like how they've kind of expanded the floor for you here at this level. At Page, you had to guard the paint.
Yeah, in the post, yeah.
Yeah, you really had to. But here you're more a couple of step back jump shots you made today, showing that range. It was really fun to watch you out there tonight.
Yeah, and transitioning from the post to a guard now is it wasn't that hard. I've always play the guard. I always know like all 5 positions, so it wasn't that hard.
You've got the tools for sure, and it's fun to see you. Thank you for being here. We'll see you at dinner here in a bit, okay? All right. Do appreciate Torrance McGay for stopping in for a quick second. And, hey, how about, can I get in that picture too? Hey, I want a copy of that. All right. And let's talk to Matea Aberle, the Holbrook High School graduate. Thank you, Torrance. Well represented here, Northland Basketball. Well represented on this Pima Community College Aztec women's basketball team. Thank you to Cameron. Thank you to Torrance. And now let's speak with this young lady who is, did a great job as well. Got in foul trouble early tonight, so it meant we got to see less than we would love to have seen of Matea Aberle, but we still got a good dose of you out there. Thanks for joining us, Matea. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Well, how are you doing? How are you? How's Pima Community College treating you?
It's going great. I'm loving the new team, loving the teammates, and we're meshing really well together.
Good. Yeah. How about playing? Okay, let's talk about the ladies we know, Cameron and Torrance. Now teammates here.
Mm-hmm.
What's it been like integrating with them and becoming closer friends and teammates with them now?
It's great. We've played together before, like club teams every now and then, but just being able to get to know them more personally and on the court, it's been great throughout this beginning of the season. And they're just great teammates, and we mesh really good together.
Who's got the best sense of humor? Which one of you ladies is the one that's going to keep the other ones laughing?
I'm not sure. It's like we're all equally funny, and we make jokes around with each other.
So you think you're funny then, right? So you're going to take some credit on that. Okay, all right, very good, very good. When you go out to eat, who's going to have the biggest portion? Who's going to eat the most?
Me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna slay the dragon on that one.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Do you have some favorite places you hang out, stuff to do in Tucson?
Actually, I'm still exploring, and just like getting to know the teammates and going out to eat together. We're just exploring throughout Tucson.
Yeah. Okay. Asking you more of the other kind of other questions, not so much about the basketball experience, but talk about education then and your plans for that. What are you studying right now at Pima? What do you hope to accomplish as you continue your education?
Right now I'm majoring in liberal arts, and once I transfer to a 4-year, I'm going to major in occupational therapy. So right now I'm getting kind of my general studies done in classes I got to do for occupational therapy. And school life's really great. I do online and in person. And professors, teachers here, they're just really great, and they help me a lot.
Talking with Matea Aberle, the great Holbrook Roadrunner basketball graduate who now plays here at Pima Community College. And do you plan to continue if you get the opportunity to play in a 4-year school once you get done at Pima?
Yes. Whatever opportunities come, I'm going to take it.
Okay. And I just want to make an observation about watching you play out here tonight, okay? And Matea, look, there are some players who, when they graduate to a higher level of competition, their game elevates. They become better.
Yeah.
Sometimes they play down to the level maybe if they were at high school or whatever, and then they get to college, and all of a sudden you see things that maybe you hadn't seen before. The level goes up. And I just want to say, watching you out there on the floor, the way you worked, the way you moved, we saw a lot of familiarity in your game, especially right around the basket, except that I feel like you're a little faster, a little quicker, and there's a little air of confidence with you playing in this competition that's really good to see. Do you feel like you've elevated your game?
I feel like I've gained more confidence, especially with the help of the coaches. At this level, it's a lot faster paced game. And I'm just working with like our coach, our weights and conditioning coach Carla, and our coaches in practice and pushing us and constantly pushing us, and they know what to expect from us, and they know our limits, and they know how much they can push us. So
Great talk. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I'm glad that that Coach invited us to come out and provide coverage here today on Indigenous Peoples Day here at Pima Community College. It's been a lot of fun, and it's great to connect again and see you. Congratulations.
Great to see you.
Congratulations on the success tonight, and best of luck for the rest of the season, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming.
All right, going to see you at dinner here in just a little bit. Got Navajo tacos, everybody, coming up. And there's Matea Aberle. Well, folks, it's been a ton of fun for us being with you here tonight. Thank you, Matea. We'll see you soon. So much fun, getting an opportunity to do this. We really did not honestly expect to do this until just a few days ago. The invitation was shared by the Pima Community College Athletic Department, and boy, I tell you, I'm just thrilled that we got an opportunity to come out and be here and be a part of it. This was a lot of fun tonight, and hey, if we get the chance to come back, that'll be outstanding as well. I want to thank Pima Community College, and thank you, folks, for joining us for our inaugural broadcast this season of Northland Basketball. We get a chance to finally get to work again, everybody, and this is just going to be the kickoff to a very, very busy basketball season we've got coming up. I believe our first high school broadcast is going to be at Ganado High School, if I'm not mistaken. That's coming your way very soon. But look to Sports on Radio, look to our Facebook page for details on our schedule. Before we get the picture, ladies, they've all returned, and I can't wait for that. Before we do, I gotta say our final goodbyes. Big thank you to Derek Simmons, our producer, and thank you as well to Paul Durant working with us on our broadcast here in Tucson tonight at Pima Community College. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons saying thanks for joining us. Congratulations, Pima Community College, on the win. See you next time, Northland Basketball.
This has been Northland Basketball, an exclusive presentation of Sports Zone Radio. Listen online at SportsZone123.com and download the Sports Zone Radio app for your smartphone and listen wherever you go. Join us again for the next broadcast of Northland Basketball.